So it's the day before my procedure. I'm just going out to do a few errands, and I guess I'm getting a little bit nervous about it. I don't know if I'm going to end up in bed for a few days and not being able to do things. As the plan tomorrow is to cut the side of my hair and the back of my hair as short as possible to a grade 1. I'm now going to go to the salon and see if I can get it styled in a particular way that will mean that after the procedure it won't look too strange. So I just went to try and get a haircut before tomorrow's procedure, and I was informed just as I was about to get it done that actually I should have read the instructions and you're not supposed to cut your hair beforehand. They're going to cut it tomorrow, and I thought I'd best go back and look at some of the instructions. There are a few things that say the day before, make sure you get an early night, make sure you don't smoke, and plan your visit. On the day it looks like I'm going to have to be in at 8 AM. It might take up to 8 hours. Not to have any coffee or caffeine or caffeinated drinks. And so preparation wise it doesn't seem too bad. I hadn't read these completely before, and it's probably a good thing, because in the instructions, pre-op instructions, it says 14 days before not to take certain medications because it might affect the blood and the amount of bleeding. So don't take antidepressants, don't take blood thinners, don't take certain multivitamins. But also it says 7 days before don't drink and smoke tobacco, use hair products the morning of. And it's quite a good thing actually that I have read this now, because I probably would have used hair products in the morning. And also years ago when I was travelling, I got my teeth whitened when I was in Thailand, and one of the rules, or the 3 rules after that, was not to drink any red wine, not to smoke, and not to drink coffee. And despite not being a smoker at the time, within about 4 hours I'd done all 3 because I'd been told not to do any of them. And I think that it's just as well. Again, I'm not a smoker now, so I will not be smoking, but I might have had a glass of wine before I came in, but luckily I've not opened a bottle. I don't take any of the medication that are on there, and tomorrow morning it just means that I don't need to wake up so early because I won't have to do anything to my hair before the procedure. One of the things I was thinking today was actually the odd thing about it being tomorrow or being so close is that I actually notice people's hair in the street a lot more than I ever have before. I was walking along today and looking at guys' hairstyles. I've never really, because of the thickness and curls in my hair, been able to style it any way other than the way it's styled really, or to put gel in it and it's just curly. And I don't think this procedure is going to change that, but it certainly makes me more aware of looking around and seeing people with a different hairline. Like mine's gone back further and further and further as time's gone on. I've always had a bit of a widow's peak, but it's noticeable when you look around and look at people with their hairlines. That generally today, if you're going bald, then you go shaved. There's very few people that have sort of thinness on top and leave it longer, and they certainly can't style it if it's in that state. So yes, I'm looking forward to tomorrow with a bit of trepidation. I'm a bit concerned that they're going to ask me to shave the top of my head as well during the procedure, which I really hope doesn't happen, purely because my acting headshots at the moment have my hair like this. If I have to shave it off, I'll either need to get new headshots or be warning casting directors before I go to auditions that that's the case. Previously I've shaved my hair off for charity, and I'd actually been booked on a job and when I told them that my head was shaved, they said that they didn't want me. So hopefully that won't happen tomorrow. Hopefully it will all go swimmingly, and I'll be able to tell you more about it once I've had the procedure done.